Andrea McCarran went on a recent sting operation with Montgomery County Police and the Liquor Control Board.
And Andrea, I'm almost scared to ask what you found this time.
Well, here's the deal. They are not old enough to drink in bars. They aren't allowed to drink at home. So many teenagers are actually pooling their money and paying cash to rent a party venue of their own, a local hotel room.
Hi, I want to order a bottle of Red Diamond Merlot.
That is the voice of a teenager working for Montgomery County Police on a Friday night.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thank you.
She orders alcohol through room service at this Gaithersburg Marriott near the Rio Entertainment Complex and waits behind the door of room 827 to see if it will come. Minutes later, it does. The server brings the bottle of wine right inside the room. No questions asked. That's when police emerge.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Come on back inside, County Police.
The server is asked to call her manager.
Will you send Nicole up to 827, please? 827, right away. Thank you.
Police explain that checking for identification is especially important at this time of year, during prom and graduation season.
She's actually a front desk associate filling in tonight.
The manager consoles her employee, who has burst into tears.
Right, I explained to her everything.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Thank you very much.
Our next stop, the Hilton Washington North in Gaithersburg, room 904. The young women who order the wine are 17 and 19 years old and look their age. Again, wine is delivered, but this time the server asks for ID, and the 17-year-old hands over her driver's license with her real birth date, 1994.
She left with my ID, but it's still sitting here.
The girls are caught off guard when the server goes to call her manager, but leaves the bottle of wine in the room.
I couldn't believe it. She left the wine with the kids.
The server returns and asks for another ID. By then, it's too late.
Where's the wine?
Right there.
Where did you go?
I went to go make sure if the ID was okay.
Where'd you leave the wine?
I left it over there.
Police issue her a citation and again call in a manager.
The server did a great job up until the fact that she took the underage person's ID and left the wine in the room for probably 5 minutes.
The manager and his server are defensive.
Yeah, I told her I couldn't serve her, but I wasn't sure. So I came back.
All you had to do was take the wine. But you can't give them the wine and leave it here. She was
only gone 5 minutes from downstairs.
Again, both the server and the hotel are cited.
Yeah, the kids could have left with the bottle of wine. And that,
Yeah, okay, fine, whatever, right,
This is the Hilton's third violation in the last 4 years, which means a mandatory hearing before the Liquor Control Board, where their license could be suspended.
These kids rent the rooms and they have all their friends in and they party.
Police say parents seem to have no clue their kids are pooling their cash for a $100 hotel room.
There could be anywhere from 5 to 10 kids to 15 or 20 kids.
Hi, I would like to order a bottle of Underage Merlot.
Our final stop of the night, the Holiday Inn Gaithersburg, room 612. This server asks for ID and refuses to deliver the wine when she realizes the girls are underage.
And that's exactly what we want.
Okay.
So very good job.
Thank you.
Very much for carding them and not serving them alcohol.
She earns high praise from police. Afterwards, we learned the same server was cited in the past for serving to minors. She clearly learned her lesson. And we asked the hotels that were not in compliance for interviews, and each issued us a statement. First, from the Marriott, the hotel takes its obligation to comply with liquor laws very seriously, and we will be re-emphasizing and retraining our associates on the responsible service of alcohol. And this from the Hilton in Gaithersburg. We are aware of an alleged violation has occurred and currently are investigating it further. We take all such matters seriously and are reviewing our procedures and policies with all associates. Now, with 3 violations, the Hilton faces a liquor board hearing.
A river runs back through here.
An anonymous tip leads us on a wild walk through the woods, wading across a creek and under a bridge.
The sergeant approached them and they started running.
Teenage partiers leave behind a backpack and some beer cans in their rush to get away.
We had a younger female hop the fence on us and we had to go after her.
We got to get in a little bit closer before you guys come in.
Police surround the woods on all sides, so the teens have no place to run. Under arrest, 6 teenage girls, students at Frost Middle School and Quince Orchard and Gaithersburg High Schools. The 14 and 15-year-olds tell police they'd been playing Spin the Bottle as a drinking game.
We give you guys breath tests. Is anybody going to be a 0-0?
Also detained an 18-year-old boy who tried to run from police. So did this 15-year-old girl who is defiant. But wait until the preliminary breathalyzer results come in.
She is 14 years old and she's a .17, twice the legal limit.
I mean, I like this much.
Another girl tries to minimize what she's had to drink.
One beer, a little bit of
You have something to say? Say it loud enough.
When the girls mouth off, police separate them.
Stand up. Over here.
The 18-year-old had rum and coke in his backpack, taken from his own home, he says.
So you didn't supply any of the alcohol, you just brought that?
Yes, sir.
And that's all you brought?
Yes, sir.
So if I ask all these other kids, they're going to tell me just that, right?
That's correct.
When was the last time you were arrested?
This isn't the teen's first run-in with the law. Just 2 months ago, he was busted for marijuana possession.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Only one of the girls is visibly upset. Her father is in federal law enforcement. The 18-year-old is released with a court date, and one by one, fathers come to pick up their underage daughters.
Everybody, shut up.
Don't you touch me. Officer.
Some are angry, like this man collecting his twins.
Hi, how you doing?
Others appear indifferent.
Typically, they might ask to surprise. Some of them might discipline their child right then and there. While other ones say it's the police's fault. And they say, you know, so-and-so, you violated my child's rights.
4 of the 6 girls were drinking, 2 were not, but all 6 will be cited.
Come on over here a minute.
Montgomery County Police Officer Bill Morrison
How old are you?
has a knack for spotting pre-gamers.
He says there's more in here somewhere.
Teenagers and young adults who get intoxicated or high before high school sporting events or on this night before a concert at a popular local venue.
Can you not video record us, please? We don't want you to do this. No, there's no consent for this. You didn't ask me to sign anything.
Young lady, relax.
I would like this camera gone, please.
Well,
You asked
here's
me
the
to
problem you have.
Excuse me?
You're out in public.
Cruising through public parking lots, we quickly come upon a car that's idling. Inside, 4 young adults drinking alcohol and allegedly smoking marijuana.
Everyone in the vehicle is getting criminal citation for drug paraphernalia. So they all had pipes and marijuana.
Charge us $500. You're going to get something in the mail advising you want to go to court. Make sure you go to court.
2 of the women have children at home under the age of 3. Most aren't upset about being caught, only that their arrest might make them late to the show.
The arrest didn't bother them other than the fact that they would interfere with their going to the concert. Their main concern is getting to the concert on time.
At least one of the women has urinated outside the car in a public place.
This is just a ticket charging you with urinating in public.
And that's not uncommon, but it is behavior that can earn them a citation, a $1,000 fine, and a 7-year spot on Maryland's sex offender registry for exposure.
There's a copy there.
After the concert, we watch as Officer Morrison issues another young woman a citation for urinating outside her car.
Quick question.
Yes.
Did you actually see me do it?
Yep.
Even though I couldn't hold it any longer, there's no.
You gotta go inside.
She tries to talk him out of that ticket.
Do you understand being a girl?
It doesn't work. On another early morning in downtown Bethesda,
Just stand there.
an officer stops a carload of 4 young men who have a small amount of marijuana as well as paraphernalia. Police told us they all had extensive criminal records, and they were upset not by the traffic stop, but because it ruined their plans to drink at a local bar.
Yep, they can go.
This is a story you'll see only on 9, and Andrea McCarran is here to explain all about it. Andrea.
Well, Derek, if you're in high school or college, there's a pretty good chance you've heard of IDchief.com. But if you're a parent, you probably have no clue. Teens say it's an easy way to get a fake ID, not realizing their real identities are being stolen in the process.
We are located in a safe country. Your info is safe with us.
That's part of the sales pitch behind IDchief.com, a wildly popular China-based website that appears to be doing a booming business in fake IDs.
They have eye color maroon.
The IDs feature holograms, encrypted personal information, and a level of sophistication so high that they're able to pass through scanners used by bars and liquor stores to prevent minors from buying booze.
The person's name, his date of birth, that information is being encrypted right on the strip. So when you scan the driver's license, it will come up with valid information on the front, where in the old days, they didn't have the ability to do that.
Unsuspecting teenagers may be buying more than access to alcohol. They're being targeted for identity theft.
ID chief is selling their information, and kids are now finding out that they have thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt.
And according to law enforcement, the Chinese scam artists are heading to students' Facebook pages to cull additional information to further their scheme.
It's not like you can file a police report for your bad fake ID.
Remarkably, the site even warns buyers to beware of fake ID scams. With the help of Montgomery County Police and Sarah, a police intern, we ordered a fraudulent Pennsylvania driver's license. We uploaded her signature and photograph and, as required, wired $200 via Western Union. In the last 24 hours, our fake IDs arrived. They'd made the 8,000-mile journey from Guangzhou, China to Gaithersburg, Maryland.
This looks as authentic as it possibly can be.
They even passed the blacklight test, often used by police to detect fake IDs in dark places, like bars or nightclubs.
I wouldn't consider this fake at all. I wouldn't even think twice about this ID.
And we were really interested, Derek, to see exactly how that ID came today. First of all, take a look at the packaging. Right here it says bracelet under contents.
Oh, my goodness.
We opened it up. Inside, we were surprised to find a gift box. Opened that up. And sure enough,
there's a bracelet.
There's a bracelet, and we thought something must be wrong here. Take out the padding, the packaging here. A plain white piece of paper wrapped up inside
two
fake IDs. And once again, kids are ordering these IDs, having absolutely no idea their identities are being stolen in the process.
Now, let's say I order one of those fake IDs that says I'm 29 years old.
Right.
What's going to happen to me under the law?
Well, here's what's interesting, Derek. Anyone under the age of 21 who's caught using a fake ID can actually lose their driver's license for up to a year. It can also impact the cost of car insurance. Both of those things, very harsh punishments in the world of a teenager.
So what you're saying is just not worth it.
It just isn't worth it. It apparently works, but this isn't worth it.
Yeah. All right, Andrew McCarran, thank you. Great story.
Thank you.